FOMO is over in The Elder Scrolls Online. This new system allows you to collect items that you might have missed from previous festivals, Twitch drops, etc., and it's entirely free. Well, almost. Hey everyone, it's Spopes. Continuing with my series on the massive changes that are coming to ESO with Update 49 and the launch of the seasonal model. In this video, I'm going to be covering the Gold Coast Bazaar, which is a new market or storefront in the game, replacing event tickets that allows you to get a ton of the items you might have missed out on in the past. I'm going to cover what the bazaar is, how you earn trade bars, the new currency you use in this market, what it's going to contain, and more. Before we dive in, please make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Please like the video, hype it, and share it. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you joined the Spopes Army as a member to support me directly. All right, let's check it out. The team at ZOS has released quite a few articles recently covering all these changes that are upcoming. This one is dedicated to the Gold Coast Bazaar. I'm going to read through it, then I'll give my commentary at the end. A new in-game storefront that arrives on March 25th and kicks off with Season 0 on April 2nd. The Gold Coast Bazaar allows you to acquire classic collectible rewards you may have missed out on in the past. Throughout ESO's long history, we've introduced a host of limited-time collectible rewards. Whether it be via in-game events, promotions, or part of a larger release, we've added hundreds of unique reward items to the game. If you missed out on such items, they were often impossible to get again, or were reintroduced unpredictably and inconsistently. With the Gold Coast Bazaar, we're adding a new storefront with the primary purpose of bringing back those rewards that were once only available during a specific window. You can claim these items via a new currency called trade bars, which you can earn via gameplay and Tamriel Tomes. The Gold Coast Bazaar arrives March 25th with an initial offering of items. Then, when Season 0 starts on April 2nd, we're adding a host of new additions too. Let's learn about trade bars. Trade bars are a new type of in-game currency you can spend to acquire items from the bazaar. One of the main ways to earn trade bars is from the free version of the season's Tamriel Tome. For instance, in Season 0, up to 9,000 trade bars are part of the tome's free offerings. However, an additional 1,500 trade bars are available from the paid versions of the tome too. Here's what I understand about this so far. It's looking like there's going to be a ratio of about 100 trade bars to one event ticket. So if an item cost 5 event tickets before, it'll cost around 500 trade bars. That's just my math. I don't know if that's actually going to be true when it comes out. So that means 9,000 trade bars is like 90 event tickets. Over the course of the season, you can spend on whatever you want, and there's no cap. You get 9,000 from the free Tamriel Tome, and if you get the premium one, you can get an additional 1,500. And then you're also going to get a lot, it sounds like, through other in-game events and challenges. You can also earn trade bars from various other activities, including participating in in-game events. When Update 49 launches on March 9th, trade bars will replace your event tickets. The conversion happens automatically and have no cap associated with them. You will receive 100 trade bars for every one event ticket you hold. Don't fear, event rewards, including morphing collectibles, will also be converted to maintain their value, now that they are available for trade bars instead of tickets. Although there are more ways to earn trade bars than there ever were to earn event tickets, and a much greater volume to earn as well. Trade bars will not be available for purchase with crowns. They must be earned by playing the game and obtaining them from the Tamriel Tome. This is a big change for me. I always thought the ability to buy event tickets from the store was just kind of disgustingly scammy. I think they figured that out too. You will be able to get some trade bars through the premium pass, but really not enough to really care about or shake your fist at. In a way, you will still be able to buy these, but only a limited amount. You won't be able to just like drop $500 on event tickets. I mean, I don't know if anyone was ever crazy enough to do that, but now, even if you are insane enough to do something like that, the game itself will prevent you from acting on your insane impulses. When the bazaar arrives on the 25th of March, there will be a few items available, but when Season 0 actually starts on April 2nd, the full breadth of rewards becomes available, resulting in approximately 100 collectibles in total purchasable from the store at that point. That is massive. Some bazaar offerings will rotate in and out with the start and end of each season, but many consistent evergreen items are offered too. The goal with this rotation is to ensure there's always a healthy representation of different types of rewards available at all times. They're giving us a taste of the evergreen rewards here, These will include the Grand Gallery of Tamriel Home, which I have, which is great, the Dibella's Exaltation Armor Style, the Gold Road Recall Customized Action, outfit tokens, and more. And it's funny, someone was just asking me, when will the Gold Road Recall come back? And this was last week. And at that point, I was just thinking, never. I doubt they'll ever bring that back. But things have really changed recently. Like, it's going to come back, it's guaranteed. Something that I thought was impossible is now guaranteed to happen. That just kind of sets the tone for what we're about to experience in this year in ESO. In addition to these evergreen rewards, there will also be rotating rewards. In Season 0, this is going to include items such as the Mortal Jarl Finery costume, the Dragon's Treasure Trove furnishing, that's this down here, the Mara's Spring Chicken pet, and more. There will also be some brand new rewards included here. On certain occasions, you can also find brand new items in the bazaar, most often associated with an upcoming event, which initially the impresario will continue to offer. For example, in April, you can buy fragments for various Jesters Festival themed rewards, I guess before the festival actually starts. As a reminder, trade bars are completely replacing event tickets as an in-game currency. So this is honestly reasonably mystifying to me. What I think they're saying is that even before certain events start, you'll be able to start earning the rewards for those events in advance. And also, what they're saying about the impresario is interesting. It sounds like they're eventually is going to phase the impresario and her assistant completely out of the game. But at least for the first couple of events, like the Jesters and Anniversary Festival, the impresario will still be there. So yeah, the wording is confusing here, but that's my understanding. Previous ESO Plus membership monthly free items will also make their way to the bazaar, though you need to have an active membership to purchase those rewards. So all these statuettes and paintings they've given out for free over the course of ESO Plus, you'll be able to buy these from the bazaar. We'll share more details once we get closer to the release of this storefront. With the Gold Coast Bazaar, you can enjoy even more variety and choice when it comes to ESO's many in-game rewards. Yeah, that's really the main point here. The way it worked before was you could only get particular items during their associated event. Many items from previous events or from previous promotions, etc., within the game, you really just couldn't get at all. Like, I'm guessing that Mages Guild Recall might show up here eventually too. That was with the pre-order of Solstice. Maybe we'll get pre-order items. In the stream, Nick Giacomini also mentioned that old Crown Crate items will end up being in the bazaar as well. So that's kind of mind-blowing. Previously, we had to wait 2 years often for certain Crown Crates to rotate back into the shop. But just based on his comment, there was nothing about that in the article. It's looking like we may be able to get old Crown Crate items whenever we feel like. They might be in the Evergreen rewards or they might be in the seasonal rewards. So in a way, there is still FOMO because some things are only seasonal. But when you think about the fact that there's going to be at least 100 items when this storefront launched for you to be able to choose from, that is crazy. Previously, during events, you'd have maybe 10, 15 items to choose from, and you earned them very slowly. You had to log in every day, do the event stuff, make sure you didn't reach your cap of event tickets already, which was just terribly anti-player and annoying. But now you'll be able to stack up trade bars even over the course of concurrent seasons. There's absolutely no limit to them, so you could stack up like 50,000 trade bars. And then when there's a good season with the rewards you want, just go dump them all at once and get absolutely everything. And again, my analysis is the ratio is essentially 100 trade bars to every one event ticket, which means you'll get the equivalent of 90 event tickets from the free season pass. You'll be able to get some from events as well, and there may even be other ways to earn it. The only negative I can hear from this at all is that 1,500 of those bars will only be available if you get the premium battle pass. But to be honest, they're being so generous with this overall, giving you just 90 event tickets without having to do any events, plus the trade bars you'll get from actually doing the events, that I really don't think there's anything to complain about. And for a lot of people I've talked to, the FOMO of having certain items locked away for so long is one of the main problems they have with the game. It's something that's kept them from coming back. So not everything is going to be available all the time, but this is a huge step in the right direction to eliminating FOMO from the game or at least massively reducing it. It seems to betray an overall philosophy of cutting down or eliminating FOMO altogether. This is just the first step of that. So, this is an absolutely huge win for me as someone who is focused mainly on aesthetics and collectibles, someone who has missed out on a lot of things, and also as a community leader who has lots of people saying, for instance, when is the Gold Road recall coming back? Now I can say, hey, like, I don't, instead of saying, I have no idea, I can say it's coming back at this time, or you can go get it right now with trade bars that you can earn for free anytime you log in without having to wait for an event. But if you do wait for an event, you can get even more. Just overall, this shows a player centric philosophy, making gameplay more rewarding, making it easier to get rewards, not gatekeeping things behind FOMO. And that is just one of the many facets of the changes coming to ESO that show me that the game is going in the right direction. Let me know what you think in the comments about these changes, whether it's good. I don't know how you could possibly see it as bad, whether it's enough or not enough, which items you're most looking forward to buying in the Gold Coast Bazaar. And that just about covers it. Before I finish up, let's have a prayer. Lord, thank you for inspiring the developers of ESO, ZOS, to introduce this new marketplace into the game. Thank you for inspiring them to move away from FOMO overall, to make the game more rewarding, to make rewards more accessible. Lord, strengthen the team as they pursue this new philosophy, remove any roadblocks, anything holding them back as they implement the Gold Coast Bazaar and this wider philosophy of making the game more rewarding, making collectibles easier to get. Lord, thank you for my channel. I give all glory to you for my channel for this video. Please bless my community. Please bless everyone watching the video. And please bless my channel as it continues to grow to new heights. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Again, thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments on what you think about the Gold Coast Bazaar. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'd really like it if you joined as a member. I have options starting at just $1 a month. Everything gives you free perks, and it all helps support me. You can also support me by giving me a super thanks in the comments. And just watching and liking and hyping and sharing always helps. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. And when you do subscribe, turn on notifications because I'll be back soon with new content.